What's poppin', fam? We are back. Aries Effect, Trapper, Drug Dealing RPG, or Trapper DDRPG. Holla at your boy. We right into it. This is the end of month one. Remember, you know what I'm saying? We came in. We did our. If I'm gonna put the link in the description for the original video. Right? We're just gonna get right into it. So we are at 4 intelligence, 3 intuition, 3 leadership, 10 toughness, 1 composure, 1 mental agility, 10 intimidation. My trait is ninja, and I'm a small time dealer. Units moved 5,231. No enemies killed. No cops killed. Money made 52,720. Breaking and entering attempts 0. Total days 19. We ain't even through with the first month yet. So this month 2, you know. And then times jail 0. I am 18 at this point. This is year 1. My reputation is already 26. So that negative that we had when we came in, that's gone already in the first month too. On top of that, we have 0 heat and we have 0 stress and 0.3 heat on us. So in the previous video, I made a few conceptions and a few comments that weren't necessarily true. So I'm gonna try to fix those concepts that I did in the last one. So without any further ado, let's get into it. All right, boom. So this is what we got on us right here, right? Let me go here. I'm gonna have to turn down this music. I don't know how to do it, but I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear it or not. But the craziest part about this is that this game has its own. Where is it? Hold on. Because if I go to the hood, oh no, that was right. If I go here, go to trap, and I go here. Ah, here it is. I'm gonna have to put that on like 1 or 2, because it is pretty loud. So I'm just saying, it is pretty loud, and I don't want it to. Let's try 1. I hope that's all right, but 1, or let's just go with 2. I feel like 2 is gonna overshadow my voice though. I'm cool. Well, if not, well, I ain't re-recording this, so we're just gonna stick with 1 and let that be. If you can hear it, cool. If you can't, I don't know what to tell you. If I can't hear it after I release it, then I'll probably have some more music on here. But we probably gonna. I'm gonna keep it on 1. All right. So if y'all remember last time, I was explaining how the pills work, how the weed works, and how that gets you get your heat down and keeps you 0 stressed. And we haven't even touched day 20. We are at 15,942. We just got to looking at the stats for how we got here. This is month 2 we're about to get into, right? So I got 2 more people before it flip over into month 2, right? We got 6 weed left. We're going to go straight to the hood. We're going to go to our partner up here. We know he with the outlaws. We're working on our relationship. So I'm going to get 2 of these things for 1150 apiece. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, got 2 in that thing. All right. We got that rum bum bum bum. We got a backpack so we can do some pushing. We got that mask just in case, and we got that Teflon Don. We just bought 2 of them things, and we still got 6 piece left over. We're gonna go into our inventory. We're gonna go over to crafting. We're gonna bust both of them down. Right. Go back. Go to hood. It is still February 20th. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get through this day right quick, bust over into the next, and then get it in. Now, the restrictions that I have is that I'm not going to do any break ins. There's a lot of businesses that I'm not going to buy, and there's a lot of little smaller things that I'm not going to invest in. For right now, what we can do, though, is Beeper Hut. Okay, so I'm going to explain this, too. So, when you get this one, this is 50 per month, but I think, and I'm not sure, but I think if you grab this, I think that adds on. I don't think this like removes this and so forth with this one too. I don't think it removes those. I think it adds on. So if you had bought this one first, then bought this one, then bought that one, 9 times out of 10 from what I was, not 9 times out of 10, but I'm just saying like the possibility that it didn't change, it added is the possibility of that because I think that's what happened to me. I'm not sure, but I had a high bill and I'm like, bro, why is my bill so high? So I just say in order to avoid that in its entirety, just go ahead and wait for the 1200 and the 150 per month. That 150 plus your noodle diet a month will put you at 300, right? So I'm thinking that when I go into the next month, it should be 300 instead of 150 because I don't have anything else. So I'm gonna get the droid, right? We're gonna go back. We don't have a house. We don't need no drip or no jewelry. We don't have a closet for the micro shack. Oh no, we don't have anything for the plant, right? For the micro shack, yeah, we don't have a house for any of this, and we don't have a house for this. So we ain't gonna even worry about it at this point. This is month 2. This is the tutorial on how to make this shmoneys. If you go back and look at month 1, it is a 2-hour video. There's a reason for that. There's a lot of explaining. In this one, I'm just gonna try to do more and less explaining, but I'm still that type of person, so y'all tune in. Alright, bet. So now we got 2 of them things. They all broke down. We gonna go trap out. We got 2 days before. Make sure we serve. Ain't got no stress. Whoop. If I sell 26 is and what I just did, it'll 0.3. So let's see if I can zero it out in its entirety with just 20. Oh, it was 1 customer, and this is the new customer for the day. Okay, boom. Okay, we zeroed it out. Okay, boom. We just got a quick deal. Cool. Let's go look at that now. See? So I got 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. If I take a day, it'll go half. If I take a day to go here, and the next day he'll just be gone. But we got that though, right? But my thing is that I don't know if I go anywhere else without changing a day and then come back and then he's still here. So we is gonna go pay these tithes though, cause that kind of help out with the relationship with him. Because if you got beef and they really giving you the business, then you can holler at him. And, okay, cool, he's still there. Okay, so I should be able to go do certain things without changing a day, and they should stay there. Just as long as you don't change a day, you should be good. So we're gonna go look at the 15. He's a naive customer. We're gonna hit him for the fuck it. He naive. Let's go. I'm gonna sell 15 regardless because I don't want no trouble with these boys. Good deal. I'm gonna do 15 for them regardless. I'm only paying what I'm paying. I'm not really. Okay. See, 450. Now let's review. Why would this be 450? One thing I know for sure. If I go to my inventory and I go to my info, I got a drawer phone and I got the noodles. That's only 150. I ain't got nowhere to sleep, so I shouldn't be paying that much. This is my drawer phone, right? Inventory. I ain't got nothing in here that would make me need to pay that much a month. I don't own anything. Let's go to the mall. Let's go look at it. Okay, no. Let's go look at the beeper hut. See, it's 150 per month. I only have 150, so I'm really only supposed to be paying 3. So I'm trying to figure out where this other 150 came from. Now I don't know if that's a glitch in the matrix or like, because I shouldn't be. The month just changed. There's no way I'm supposed to be at 450. I could start a gang at this point if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. That's another thing I'm trying to work on is not doing that. I'm trying to figure out why would it do that? My crew is just me and kinfolk, and I ain't got to pay for that. I don't have any property. Yeah, I don't even own this one. Know what I'm saying? What y'all talking about? Where is it for 50? I mean, I got it, but I'm just saying, where is it coming from though? That's why I don't have a stash. I don't have a house. I'm on the bench, like literally on the bench. This is crazy. I be seeing little glitches like that too. I don't be knowing what be going on, but anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what we got. We can go to back to the park. We just took care of the opportunity for this day. So y'all know how I do. We out here. Hey man, shout out to all the viewers of the first month. I appreciate that. It's already got like 400 and or like almost 500 views, I think. And I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? That's dope as shit. So, next thing we about to do, make sure you got all of your your tonics and your drinks and your connoisseur packets and whatever, your exquisites and all of that. Cause we about to get into it. And I'm gonna try to just go without pausing too much. Yes, my sinus is still bothering me, so forget my voice. But I'm trying to get y'all this game because it gets intricate after a while. I'm gonna show you what I mean too. All right, bet. So we at the point to now, since it's month two, it ain't number grind time for what is this, April? So okay, so we didn't have a January and we didn't have a March, which lets me know that it uses every even excuse me, every even number of a month, and that's only 6 months, and that makes a year. So it's only 20 days in each month, and there's only 6 months in the year. How this game works, because it's supposed to be March and it's April. So cool, let's get it. I ain't even gonna 20 it out. I'm just gonna 26 it out because we're trying to get out for this. I ain't tripping about. They should have a button if I just want to pick 20 or max. You know what I'm saying? Like how many you want to sell. That would be dope too. They had a max button too, or something you could actually choose. Cause 20 will pop and still being able to get that -3 heat is a good thing. And here is where you fast forward through the music and me serving these people. As you can see, area heat 99, local attention 90. But I'm at 30 though, so now that's like the max I can hit per day is 30 custos a day before the day change here. And so ain't no point in going out and doing nothing else except just being right here and getting as much money as you can as the day passes. We're gonna touch 20,000. Hopefully, shit. Hopefully in this run, it might be this serve this day, April 1st. We might touch 20 today. I'm looking for at least. Well, I can go get the car right now, but I want to have about 25 before I do that. I'm talking about have about 25 racks on me before I go get that car. Cause once I get that car, that is a wrap. And then I start getting my money right where I can buy them hot keys. Then I'm gonna start showing y'all how to break that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. The only point, okay, at this point, once you get in the coke game, that's the only point for a sweatshop. I swear, it's the only fucking point for that shit. Because in the sweatshop, you can take some mid and double it for the low. So I put 2,000 packs of that mid in there. They give me 4,000 low. And you can do the same thing with high with the mids, and then you just run high all day. You run one high, get two mids, double our high, and then quadruple the mid. You know what I'm saying? And, bruh. That's if you don't want to take the marijuana route and, I'm going to be a cannabis farmer. And then, you know what I'm saying, you do all that type of stuff. I mean, you can do that too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Just whatever makes the game fun for you. I'm just saying. Long term, oh, my stress. I did not see the 80 stress. I don't even know where that came from. Oh, just sometimes just being at the park will do shit like that too. They just give you stress for being at the park. It's like, what the fuck? Nigga have random stress. That is crazy. Come on. Come on, too. Is anything I'm selling brand new? No. No, no, it's brand new. Posted up on the block, trying to go get it, trying to come with it. I done came through, busting on the digits, get on the block. Every day I pop it. I done came down, weed in my pocket. Oh, I done lost a damn customer. I am tripping. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to my mother. R.I.P. Jason. I done came through. Yes, sir. Ain't complacent. Like, what the fuck is this nigga rapping about? DJ such and such Productions presents. DJ such and such is crazy. Can we do stressing? Bet. On to the money. Getting at this money, on. We gonna touch. Will we touch 20,000 before? Oh, we might get it, people. We might get it. Let's get to it, man. We gotta get this shmoneys up so I can show y'all the way this thing really go, man. How easy it really is. It's just the grind is tedious for the first 2 months. You know what I'm talking about? I say at least the first 3 months, like half the year in this game, like half the year, bro. It's gonna be kind of tedious until you make that first. Ooh, cool. You know what I'm saying? But you got to set the booty up right. You can't just be out here just willy nilly, just, you know what I'm saying? You got to set the booty up right. And you do that, you shall be king, sir. Yes, you shall. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. One more custom and then the day gonna change, I believe. Yeah, we almost there. We almost there. Day one, second month. Ugh. Okay. Finna flip over to day two. Boom. That's a new day. And in day two of April, we are at 20,147. Oh, and we got something we not finna do. So let's get rid of the rest of this good. And no real opportunities popping up. So we're gonna keep pushing this weed. We're gonna keep it safe and simple around this bitch. Until somebody pop up and say they want some weed. Now, one of the things that I learned about having somebody is that when you do a delivery, it do take a day, but you can build them up. So I'm gonna show you what I mean. All right, bet. So I got him as a plug, and as you can see, he's got a plug and he's got a plug. Okay, we know what that means. Cool. Uh-oh. In your travels, you cruise down the avenue, you peer into a restaurant to see an unattended person just sitting there ready to be taken. I got bread. I don't need to steal. Y'all tripping. Anyway, I do kind of like how random scenarios pop up like that, but I don't like it when them people come at you and you ain't prepared. So always at least keep a pistol. They 1500, or use one of the perks when you come in. When you get your 3 racks, go on and get you a bulletproof because you gon' need it. You know what I'm saying? And then work on your basic math skills because as you've seen in previous fights, and I'm probably gonna make another video where I'm just fighting and you just gonna see me going through the motions, how you got to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. I mean, they don't got divide, so it's just addition, subtraction, and multiplication. Because I think if he would have put division in there, he would have fucked people's lives up. Like, I believe that people would lose their shit trying to divide 12 by 5 times 2. They just be like, what the fuck? And like, I hate this game. Like, not for real. Like, a lot of people not good with math, so. But part of me as a dev and as a game lover, what I like about that is that it challenges you to think like, oh shit, math, damn, okay. You know what I'm saying? How can I make the best? You know, okay, I see the number that's gonna do the hundo. I see the range around those numbers. How can I get closest to this number? Or if not right at the number. I thought, on a subliminal level, I thought that was very smart. As far as being able to implement that into. I'm pretty sure it's in other games, but I've never seen it done like this. So kudos for that. Bet we are back at it. Boom. So what we got? How many we got on us? We got 5. Okay, we finna get to it. I know it seems slow and tedious, but we only at day 2 now. We done paid a bill. Our bill is 450 for some random reason. I don't know why, but it is. So cool. But we got that though. We not tripping. It ain't like we tripping now. You know what I'm saying? So now what I'm finna do, I need to wait until I level up one more time before I get to renegotiating with my plugs. Cause like I said, with them, I can go renegotiate and learn all of their traits as opposed to when somebody pop up with a W or somebody pop up with a C. If I do that to them and I make it furious, and then every time afterwards, every time I renegotiate, not only am I furious, but every time he level up, like that's just our level. So eventually he'll hate me because I'm not a calm person. So, and I'm trying to figure out if that's what I was trying to explain last time. Like I don't understand how that works. You see what I'm saying? But yeah. Let me fire that up. Bet. All right, cool. So we got that. We're gonna go to our plug. Whoop. Just buy one for now. I'm not doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't doing too much now. Mm. Inventory. Crafting. I wish there was a crafting button on that other page. That would be dope. Unpackage. Go back. So now, at this point, there's a few things that I can do too. You see what I'm saying? Because on the cool, really, because of where I'm at in life right now, and just what I know I'm finna go do, because I'm finna go make 4,500 right now. So let's say, for instance, and this is going to pass a day when you do this. So I advise you wrap your head around what it is you finna do when you start doing this, okay? When you go through and let's say for instance about I can't even hold no more. Alright, bet. Alright, let's say I bought these, right? But I'm about to go to distributors. That's gotta be broken down. They don't sell keys and stuff like that. It's gotta be either crack, coke straight up, no bricks, weed straight up, no pounds, and then pills. So because I'm finna go drop off a lot of this weed to him. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do? Cause first he cost 5 racks for me to hire him in the first place, right? Bet. So now I'm gonna go to decisions. This is day 2 of April. I'm gonna go to distributors. This guy right here, he sells weed at level 1, and when he gets to he sells weed, and then when he gets to a certain level, he'll start selling crack. He sell crack, but I think he'll start selling coke at level when he come up. He'll start selling coke, but I think he'll start selling weed. I believe it's weed for his second one, and then he'll start selling pills. When I click on this, it's gonna go from April 2 to April 3. So I don't want to do that yet. I want to make sure whatever it is I got, whoever I'm hiring, when I go in, I'm going in one time, take care of my business, and I'm not gonna do nothing else until I come back to pick up the money and drop off more weed, right? Bet. So when I do this, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that I got what I'm gonna give him before I go off in there, right? So if I go to crafting and I unpackage these, oh shit, it won't let me unpackage. Mm. So this is a conundrum right here, right? All right. So since we know that's a situation, and the way I just explained it is going to happen. So let's go back to the hood. I'll go to the trap, and let's get rid of the rest of this weed we got on us. Because if I break one down, it's gonna be 450. But a pound hold, and I forgot they weigh like that too. So also what we could do, we could go to the hood right quick. We could go ahead and go to the car spot, and it's 17. So we're gonna get at 17, buy a car, flip these out, go through a few days, get a few more bricks, break them all down, max out our breakdown capacity, go get a distributor, and then start pushing through him. And then by the time the 6 come around, we go to church, we go back and go see where he at, you know what I'm saying? But make sure we taking something with us to, you know what I'm saying, just in case he needs some more. So I would say check your distributor every 5 days. So every time you see that cross pop up, boom, go pay your tithes, boom, go holler at your distributors. But make sure you got something on you that you're gonna give them, and work with one distributor at a time until because you gonna max him out, and then he gonna unlock like that first one gonna unlock crack. So the first one is weed. His first level is weed. The second level is crack. You want to work with the weed part and keep giving it to him, keep selling them, going through days because you're gonna go through days regardless to what you do, right? So since you're going to pass a day when you go talk to him, Nothing is gonna pop up here because it's not like being in the park. So I'm just trying to thoroughly explain this because this is month two. This is a tutorial. This is April. You know what I'm saying? We're going through April. We went through February. This is April, and as we progress, I have to give you an explanation of what I'm seeing is happening. Right? I bet. Cool. I just want to make sure we're following along. You come in and we were just talking. No, I hope you were listening. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we're gonna wait till we level up a third time because after we start breaking pounds and going through that motion, another thing I don't know either. I don't know if when you give product to your distributors, whether that counts towards your sales total inside of here. I don't know if it counts towards that or towards this. So it may not. It's gonna count the money. I'm saying units moved, but I don't know if that goes along with the units that you give to your distributors. So what I'm gonna do is when I get ready to do that, we're gonna check the numbers, and then we're gonna do it, and then we're gonna come back and check the numbers, and we can verify that. So our reputation is 23 instead of 26. I don't know if that's a bad thing or good thing. It was supposed to go up. I don't know what happened. Um, Another thing too, what doesn't pass time, but it don't work for them. But excuse me. If I go to decisions, I go to network. Allies. This guy. So right now, this is our relationship. Angry, always difficult to read. I can meet up with him for this 1 pound, but it's going to pass a day. If I click on him right here and do our relationship thing, I don't know if that really matters. Plus 25 relationship, I don't know. But it doesn't pass a day. So anytime you just try to build relationship, in your network or whatever, with these guys, it'll show it when I click right here. But technically, sir, please fix this. Can this picture look like this picture? That's what I'm clicking on. You see this? Clickety click. This ain't him. This is not that nigga. Like what? This is not Scar. This that bitch nigga that set me up the first time. This pussy ass nigga. Say, this is the one who popped it off with setting me up with the laws after he got mad. I'm like, bruh, that's what make me not want to like really like serve, what I'm saying, the weed, what I'm saying, the people who got the weed and shit. Cause it's like, they ain't gonna do this. But the allies, he turned on me and that ugly ass nigga that they had. Not him, but this nigga, like that's not him. That's not him. He's a bitch nigga with another crew. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. It's just crazy, bro. Let's see if they do that to him too. Oh, okay, he got his picture. See, that's why we can't. Let's work on that. Let's fix that. Let's see. I can renegotiate with him on the things too. But I just got him at level 2 and we negotiated. I hadn't changed anything in my dialogue except possibly using that card that I think we picked up last month in order to change the dialogue content. Past that, I don't know. And you can spy on them and you ain't gonna have no major backlash, you know what I'm saying? But if I go to spy, it'll say cycle look. So spying allows you or one of your goons to learn vital details about network characters. This information can be used as leverage. Spying may also reveal the location of things, where they live, where their stash is, places they frequent, and more. So psychopath, if the target realizes you are spying on them, they will try to kill you. So locations, no known locations, 10% spy success. So it's pointless for me to spy on him. You see what I'm saying? Pointless. Tracking down a target is based on the intuition and intelligence stats in comparison to the target's traits. Once the target is tracked down, the stealth stat allows you to gather intel discreetly. I'm not even there for that shit. 42% success. That boy gonna kill me. But yeah, and I can renegotiate with him. But see, even with him, like when you click here and you do this and you go here, this literally don't matter for your plugs. Like it don't matter because you're gonna have that base relationship that's a plug. So I've never seen the relationship points matter with them, but I've seen it matter with the people who come through and try to buy stuff, right? So now what I'm gonna do is considering where we at. So let's go here. How much weed we got on us? Okay, we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is try to get this to 29 or 28, or and then I'm gonna show you what I mean because it's going to pass a day, right? Get out of here. Go to the hood right quick. Go here. As you saw that this little bar was missing, so now it's back. I go back to the hood. Now it's there again. Just that's a small fix until I forgot his name. Dang, I forgot Kinfolk name. Phenom shit. Damn, why did I forget that? Phenom shit. So my guy, yeah, this disappears, and I can get it to come back if I go to the club and then pop back in. Just this is Dev. This is my glogging. So a glog. I've been trying to figure out how to explain that. So a glog is a gaming devlog. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna explain that. So that's what this is. This ain't just for y'all. This is for me too, for my archive. So as I go forward in life, I can come back and look at the things I spoke on YouTube and pass this account down to my children, and maybe maybe they can make some money. You know what I'm Pass my YouTube account down. Yes, it's in my will. Yes, all proceeds shall go to the YouTube of Us clubs for families and those who suffered the Americans period, just staying here, just being here like this is a refuge fund for you if you lived in America between forever and whenever, like like you are entitled to possible compensation, like Jesus, because it is wild out here, bro. All right, bet. Let's get back to this. So we're at 13. I'm trying to get to 17 to get a car so I can show y'all them keys to pop up right quick and we can start popping that off because that's really where the money at on the cool. I'm just doing this, just trying to pass time and you know what I'm saying, get some of these money ons. Keep our heat down. Park hot. Look, it's a hundo and a hundo out here. Try to serve as much as we can right here. And I'm gonna go holler at kinfolk and go do the distribution thing and I'm gonna show you what I mean. Cause I don't know. I know for sure I can max the plugs out, but I'm thinking that's what makes them come after you after a while. Cause he started hating me. He came through and he could buy 10 pounds or 20 pounds damn near, but it was like he hated me, and then eventually he just wished death on me. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Well, how you just gonna wish death on a nigga? I talked you down. Why do I need why do you need to draw? And then when you kill them, bro, they don't even die. I'm gonna show y'all that too, just in case I do murk his ass. I'm gonna show you. Like, bro, they do not die really. Like, it'll show them in your foes list, but yeah, yeah, dude. But it did not die. He didn't even pass. You know, black people pass. He didn't even pass. Oh, we got a Super Saiyan came through. Hey, y'all know what to do at this point. Fast forward if you need to, because we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes, and then we got to get there though. I can't just pop in the code and then we got a me, and then I can just show you. We got to grind it out. It's just how I grind. You know what I'm saying? My grind a little different than everybody else's. Everybody got their own what they do, but I guarantee you, with my grind, bro, within this year, 6 months, 120 days in game. By 120 days, bro, yeah, I'm telling you. Watch what I tell you. Watch what. Just watch. Cause that Swiss shop, that's really what's gonna do it on the cool. That Swiss shop, and when you start giving you crack to your, really on the cool, you really just need them distributors. As long as you keep going to them, and you know you're gonna spend. The problem with that is you're going to spend days doing it. So you need to like, if you start fucking with the distributors, you need to figure out how to implement that into your day. You know what I'm saying? Because this is time management too. I don't think people understand that about this game. I think they just come in, play it, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, whoop the whoop some more shit. And yeah, we thugging out here. You know, I'm in my feelings today. Like, nah, you tripping. What the fuck? Like, how unnecessary is all of that? Like, get out of here, go make this money. This shmoneys. You know what I'm saying? We got 39. Let's see. Ah, yeah, still got it. So we good. 0.1. It's crazy. With 17, we still get -1 heat. That's crazy. 0.5. See what I'm saying? So I think it's like, yeah, it's got to be right at 20 that gives you -3 heat. You know what I'm saying? So boom, we're gonna go back to the hood. Hold on. No, I don't want to keep doing. Oh, I don't know where this came from. We did not get anything in the park that said that this was here. So this is what I be hating about that shit. Cause now we got the 3 days. It's only two of them, right? So at this point, this is only 100 rocks. Cause it's 50 rocks per G pack. Okay, I want to explain that. So right now I ain't got nothing but this on me. So if I go to you, his G packs is 60. As you can see, I got 1500. If I buy a G pack for 600, you see I gave me 50. Then I buy another G pack. You see what I'm saying? So I just paid 1200 for 100 pieces, right? So if I go here, this is they demeanor, bro. I gotta make 650. Y'all mistrustful, but you want a hundo. I just bought a hundo for 6 piece. I gotta make 100 off that at least. If they don't want it, I get stuck with this G pack. They wanted the deal, cool. So now I just got 5 relationship points with this group of young niggas. So when you start making your crack houses, these are the young niggas that's gonna be running it. So you wanna build a good relationship with them. And two YNs decided to join the crew as lackey level goons. So now not only did my relationship go good with them, I just got some more goons to come through. Cool, I need that, right? Boom. So we back at 17, 527. We only made $100, but we got rid of that. We didn't know that that was there, so we went ahead and knocked that out. So that's what that's for. You know what I'm saying? I just showed you how to go get it in with them short plugs and all that. So now the move, because we got pounds on us, right? And it's still day 2. Okay, we you know what I'm saying. We pulled out the park for a minute. We in the phone. We searching to see what the next move is, right? Bet. If we need to, which we do, let's go ahead. Let's go on and pay that 17. Go on and get the car. Whoop. Okay, here it is. So now, as you can see, it says 1500 out of 2000, but it shows the bike. If I go here, it'll say 1500 what I got on me out of 3000, right? Who baby mama's car you done stole, Jody? We know Jody. We know who Jody is. And then if I go here, we just found the glitch. So this is the glitch. You have to have a bike and a car. But then if you just click it one more time, it'll glitch your capacity to 15,000. And when you keep it here, you do not have to buy another car. So technically, it's really for capacity. So now my capacity is crazy. I don't even need a stash at this moment because I got ninja. So if the laws run up, I can escape. You know what I'm talking about? And if they pull up with that fooly wooly gang wang, I got three YNs that's gonna ride with me. You know what I'm talking about? And my math need to be on point, which I think it is. So, and that's how you know what I'm saying. That's what you want to do. Boom. We only got $527, but we got 6 pounds. You see what I'm saying? And we back at it like a jackrabbit with a crack habit. You see what I'm saying? You build up little, then you find your little glitches. So this is another glitch. The glitch with the dialogue is a glitch I be doing too. But like I said, I only do it to plugs. Don't do that to the people who you know what I'm saying, who you gotta because they shit already kind of low anyway, so you just gotta play the game with them. But your plugs, do it with, because you ain't gonna never not have that plug, and you can talk them down as much as possible. You see what I'm saying? And that's what you want to do. But you can only negotiate one item, and that's the one that you negotiated when you very first met them. That's the only one you can negotiate with. But that's cool. You see what I'm saying? Because also, if you can negotiate with the weed people and all of them people, technically, if you can get one person to get to like 20 pounds without, I mean, unless you just want to build a relationship with the gangs that they with, it's kind of pointless to do that with other people. You see what I'm saying? So like these two, if I want to renegotiate, I would when I get to the next level. Matter of fact, let's go to inventory. Let's go to stats. Okay, we got another foe. So I sell another foe. We should be there. Not just a 6682 for units, but 6707 out of this. So there had to be them G packs or like the extra on the side that I was selling. You know what I'm saying? Like it had to be something like that. But yeah, we're gonna work on these three. We're not touching these two. I'm gonna leave them where they at. Unless I just do one for the blast, but I got a card for that now. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see how that card works before I get to renegotiating. As if we still got it. All right, right now we're about to take a 5 minute break, jam to the music. If you guys just want to kind of mull over everything that I've said so far, I would advise you do so. I'm just gonna roll up a joint. I'm not really going nowhere. But as I roll up this joint, what do y'all think so far? You know what I'm saying? I would love for some comments, questions, concerns. I am in the official Discord of Lathan Gaming and Trapper Drug Dealing RPG or Trapper DDRPG or TDDRPG. If we're gonna start, we're gonna start that. Let's start a trend. TDDRPG. Let's do that. But yeah, and shout out to all the gamers who play this game, just gamers generally across worldwide. I always, in every video, I always shout out to creators. I love creators. The reason being is because there's a reason why we play games. There's a reason why we become customer service. There's the reasons why we make mods. There's the reasons why we make cool new shirts and hats, and we have all these cool ideas for graffiti art and food and like, man, say creators love creators because we use creation to create. So I'm creating my variant of YouTube videos, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to gaming. I like being me, so I'm not gonna, yeah, man, you ever found out? No, I don't want this to be, this is real. We up here talking to each other, getting to know each other, and I'm talking to you as if I'm the homeboy that's sitting next to you, and you just bought a new game, and I already had it for like the first 3 months it came out. So I'm showing you stuff that I done found out when I was at the crib by myself playing. You see what I'm saying? That's what this is. You know what I mean? You got that one homeboy like, bro, no, kinfolk knows. Say, folk, I say, how you find that super sword you? Oh yeah, say, let me show you. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Yeah, I got you. Let me show you. It's right here. Oh, for all the beer drinkers, love you. For all the coffee drinkers, yep. Hashtag coffee. I should have put that as a tag in here. Hashtag coffee drinkers. Hashtag beer enthusiasts. Hashtag Wiener Schnitzel. I don't know. Wiener Schnitzel? Yes, it's Wiener Schnitzel. Yes. The Faschnot event. Say, man, bro, I am so glad that they took Bethesda. I mean, that they took Fallout out of Todd Howard's cold, deadpan. It just works. Hands. I'm so happy. Look, that's what you're supposed to do. My people made Fallout New Vegas the best game. There was, man, Obsidian, hey, man, bro. Of course, it was supposed to be the thing that was supposed to had happened already. This dude, why would I buy storage? Why? Why am I paying for Fallout first for shit that I know eventually is gonna be free? So like you were like, why would I have to pay for this, bro? Like that shit kills me, bro. I hate that. And I really love Fallout. Like I've been playing Fallout since the very first Fallout that ever came out, and I've played every variation, even the modded London, the modded. There's another one. I forget the name of it. Damn it, I forget the name of it. But I played every variant of Fallout, including 1, 2, Tactics, like all of them. New editions, old editions, variants, modded variants. Like one thing I would say about Fallout without the initial concept was fun. You know what I mean? It was fun. The things they could have did instead of like moving on in stories is they should have always had like from Fallout 1, Fallout 2 should have had everything in Fallout 1 plus shit from Fallout 2. Fallout 2 Tactics, same thing. Fallout 3, same thing through all three of the first ones. 1 and 2, 3, and all of the variants that they came out with, dev versions, all types of shit. PC, as a console, all that type of shit, right? Then you get to Fallout 3. It's supposed to have all of that shit plus the new content. So it shouldn't have been that when Fallout 4 came, all of a sudden you can use certain armor that came from Fallout 1 and 2. You should have already been able to do that. It should have just you should have came up with new shit and not made it seem new. To me, that took information that dragged it throughout 3 games, well, throughout 4 games. You know what I mean? And I'm like, and even then, that's just me just being a small dev and then just being a game lover. Like, I love the game. I just don't like how they screwed over people. Like, you know what I mean? Like how game companies can be really evil. So when I find games like this and it's an indie game, I think that these are the dope games. These are the ones you be like, bro, okay, you can fix this, you can work on that, but bro, for the most part, this game is addictive. I love this fucking game. You know what I mean? So, and that's why you're gonna get a lot of content from me with this game. And yeah, I'm gonna edit out some other stuff. Have it where I'm not commentating, and then be able to snip and clip those videos and make a little make some what is it, shorts? Yeah, make some shorts. Anyway, we just got our car. I guarantee you, when we go to day 3, there's gonna be a C that pops up somewhere, and he's the plug already. So if we get to 25 racks and start working with him, and then get to level 3 and work on our conversation and how we talk, we might be able to get him to come down on this. Cause the more he can come down, cause even with one key, I'm gonna show y'all how the whip game go. I'm gonna show you. Ooh, I can't wait. Ooh, I can't wait. So let's go ahead. Okay, boom. We can't do no more moving unless I make a day pass, and I don't want to do that. So let's go to inventory. Let's go to crafting. Let's go to unpackage one of these boys. See, now I got 15,000, so I can go buy as many fucking pounds as I want to now. Or I can buy whatever because I got the space for it. That's the glitch for the bike and the car. Now, if he changes it or fixes it, whatever. If he don't, cool. There's also a game called Mr. Mime. There's also a game called Mr. Mime on Steam as well. If this game progresses and he starts really building out and fleshing out the things that you can do in it, like start being able to like mine for different things, and then boom, now you got your jewelry spot that actually make jewelry, you know what I'm saying? And like over time, different customers can come in and like actually buy, and boom, you can have more people that are, like same with the stores and all, they already got certain people that you can just hire. So, the other point of this game too is to be able to buy. So let's go to inventory. No, I'm sorry. Let's go to decisions. Let's go to property, and then let's go to business. This is the only business that makes sense to me to buy. I had the food and liquor store. It's not really the barbershop. Not really the laundromat. Not really. Like you would have to like leave this and come back once a year and pick up from these. The club, I ain't gonna hold you. Dependent, because I don't understand how their upgrades work when it comes to the DJ and when it comes to the bar. As far as like those two little options that you have at the top, it don't make sense to me. Like, cause I'll upgrade one, and it'll change it to like from a expert or a professional to like a internet DJ. I'm like, bro, wow, that's not an upgrade. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I need a worldwide DJ. You know what I'm saying? That should be the top tier. Like, this dude is worldwide. Internet cannot outbeat this worldwide dude. Like, internet should be under like professional. It should be like, you know what I'm saying? Like you an indie that, you know what I'm saying? You an indie DJ. What is this? Why are we clearing out caches? Anyway, so my personal opinion, if you're going to buy a business, the very first ones you want to buy is either this club for the 400,000, or you want to buy this. And this has a vault in it, and you can just add it while it's in there. It's a stash, but it's a vault, so it holds a hell of a lot more. And this is going to be your decision. You see, that's 3/4 of a yanni. You know what I'm saying? You got that manyan. You got 750 manyan. You know what I'm saying? If you got 750 manyan, you can get this. You know what I'm talking about? But I would say you gonna want, that's 3/4 of a yanni. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want a couple of yanas before you invest this, because you want to be able to at least what 750, 1.5. You want 3 yanis because you want to have 4 times the amount You know what I'm saying? You can have yeah 3 times the amount of this money on this times four would be 3 milli. You see what I'm saying? Or three yanis. So yeah, but yeah, I would say get the warehouse or get this, and then use this to catch a couple of a couple of yanis, and then get this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this really the one I'm going for. So we gonna try to get this if not this month, next month. But I'm not buying nothing else. I'm not investing in shit else. Fuck that. It don't make no sense. Also, these special houses, they're not the same. Like you can make one a stronghold, but it depends on the property. And I had a house in the Lowe's. I think it was this one. It was like one large, three small rooms, and I could turn this one into a stronghold when I did the type of selling that it was, or like the type of pitch that we had. You know what I'm saying? It was like a stronghold. I didn't know you could do that, but I tried the special and I had bought this special and then I couldn't make this a stronghold. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time. If you buy this one for 250,000 just to turn it into a huge crack house, it's not guaranteed that it's gonna let you use it to stronghold pitch when you have it. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know if that matters on who's in it, or you know what I'm saying. Like I don't know if that's an actual thing. Like depending on the character that you got in there, whether they can do strongholds or not. And even if it is, there is no like background history on these people except when you go to the when you go to decisions and you go to network, and let's say I click on him. This is like the only information on Scar, and this picture on that nigga's ugly. Jesus, he looked like he gonna be on some snitching ass, lazy ass. No, fuck that nigga. Me and say no, ain't my homeboy. You ain't put no money in my pocket. He like one of them type of niggas, like for real. He looked like his daddy didn't play no games, and he like DMX cousin. Like, "Yeah, what my dogs? What my dogs?" This nigga look like you meet one of them niggas. See, the universe don't like ugly. I'm finna go live. I'm gonna stop. Hi, universe. I don't want no trouble. My bad. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. The universe do not like ugly. I choked trying to talk shit. I mean, not do that. Anyway, yeah, bit. So now that we have that basic understanding of what's going on in this specific build, I'm gonna show you how to get there, and it's gonna be very easy. So we done got all this shit out the way. Boom, we back on the block. I know I can go holler at him, but it's gonna pass a day. So since I know it's gonna pass a day, let me go ahead and get them up to what 29 right here, and then we gonna pass that day because a day was gonna pass anyway. But at least I know with a day passing, I'm finna go sell a brick. I mean, I'm finna go sell a pine. You know what I'm saying? And maybe somebody else might pop up because even when I pass that day, if I come out here and sell, that's another day. So it's like, you see what I'm saying? I'm still gonna finna run through. It's still gonna be like April 4th when I'm done with what I'm about to do. That's gonna be crazy too. And I heard that my voice wasn't as loud in the last one. And matter of fact, I had to put in a disclaimer because the codecs and me trying to figure out the mic adjustments and figure out because it's just like four different variations of levels. When you record it through OBS and then you take it through another program that processes it, and then you export that, and then you listen to it, and then you put that into YouTube, and YouTube does some more shit to it, and it's like, what the hell, bro? Like it'd be like four different types of sounds you hear when you're doing what I'm doing, and I've been trying to figure out how is it gonna sound on YouTube in the long run. Okay, 27. This is 28th customer. What we could do, we could also just go through the day, but I don't want to do that. I want to show you. I want to do it like this. So boom, if I click on this again, it's gonna go to August 3rd, right? It's gonna go to August 3rd. I bet. So if I go to the hood, oh, well, I ain't have to. Not inventory. I'm sorry. No, no. If I go to decisions, which I was just at tripping, network, and I go to allies, and I go to him. Now at this point, I've only talked to this dude one time, and I don't remember if I won or he won, but relationship is always angry, difficult to read, right? Can buy 1 pound. As y'all see, I got like 5 on me, right? I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna hit him up. 20 relationship points, right? I bet. We're gonna go to decisions, network, and allies, and this nigga Newport. And he ain't got no gang affiliation, so I know he rogue. But if I go to, I can renegotiate, or I can go to meeting. So I'm gonna go to meeting. I got 58 points. I got 5 on me. He just won one in 1950, right? Cool. I deliver. Whoop. And that's gonna put me at 48 when I come back and do that. But guarantee you the day changed because a delivery takes a day. So remember that too. A delivery takes a day. Visiting your distributors, when you click meet up, that takes a day. It's a lot of little things that you need to be careful of that take a day because you're gonna be trying to do something. You'll be like, fuck, I ran through that day, and you weren't trying to, right? So that didn't change the fact that I still got one more person to serve before the day changes again. Exactly. That's why I said it's gonna be April 4th when I do that, and then I do this. You see what I'm saying? And it's still gonna have me this many customers served, so I can boom go serve them again, or I can hold off. It doesn't matter. Maybe you might find a little glitch in that, but as now you can see, I got the black car which I did not buy that's parked out here, and my bike. And that's from me doing the thing where I just clicked over one more time, and now I got 15,000. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have had a white car if I would have just picked the car. Also, there's normally supposed to be a bike or a car right here. As you can see, there's nothing right here. But I got 15,000 space. Glitch. So, let's go ahead and do what I don't want to do, but we're going to do anyway. We're going to change the day. Go to a new day. Hopefully something good happen here. Bye, Felicia. Nothing really going on today. I hate that. I hate when they do the game like that. But we're going to go to the hood, though. Okay, then nothing pop up. Okay. See, some days you're going to have these days. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have to figure out, all right, what's the next best move then? You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing really popping like that. And I ain't finna, and I don't want to get on that, man. I know I can make a little more money, but working on that heat be crazy. And the only reason why I would do that, because I'm going to assume the more you spend with them or the more packs you get or whatever it might be over time, it builds your, you know what I'm saying, it builds your relationship not just with him but with the outlaws too. So, but I don't want to spy on him, but I'm trying to figure out who he know, who else is up under that group. I know Mama is Mama Maya. I ran into her first and then ran into him later, but I think this is the way it's supposed to go. You're supposed to run into the low level plugs and all of them first before you start running into the majors. But even then, Mama only sell weed, and I at one point I had Mama selling me a pound of weed for like 800. I'm talking about I would eating. Oh, I was eating on the weed blast, and then they were coming through with the pounds, but it was like they wanted to keep their prices. I'm like, bro, we gotta renegotiate it because I was furious. That's what made me not be sure on the negotiation part. Like, is it because I'm furious and they hate me over time, but they still got to come to me and now they're trying to get me killed? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if this is a thing. I don't know if it's a mechanic that works in the game, but but what we are gonna do, because they gonna change again if I do that, so I might well go on and get these out the way. And it's gonna get to a point to where you're not gonna even need to do this. I'm only doing this for now, just to get as much money as I can over a period. Cause we're at 30 and that's max, so that's 30 custos a day that we can sell something to. You know what I'm saying? And if I get a 50 pack, I got to sell a 25 and a 24, and then get that shit up off of me. Cause I am not trying to have the laws fucking with me like that. Matter of fact, let's see. Let me get rid of these first. I'm gonna make a conscientious decision. Cause I might go ahead and get rid of some G packs too. But I'm gonna have to, cause I'm gonna still sell weed anyway, right? And Custo's gonna pass anyway, right? So you know what I'm saying? Might as well, right? All right, whoop. Let me go to him. I'm gonna get one G pack. trap. Alright, bet. I'm gonna go to serve. Coke. This Coke shit gonna kill me, boy. Oh my god. Come on, one time for your mind. Come on, come on, come on down. Come on down. We had to start with that me. Oh my god. Let's take all that. Now I'm gonna run through this hundo just to get the 15 out for me. Whoop. If I do it like that, I might get 70. Let me see if I can do 70. Okay. This might be the better way too if you want extra heat off of you, because I think if I would have did 26, it still would have. Yeah, I'm gonna sell 20 pieces. That's what we gonna do. 730 and still 3 heat for 20, minus 3 heat for 20, and 7.35. Let's see. Minus 3 heat, 5.35. So at 20 pieces, I can get at least 1.9, 1.8, or maybe right at 2. You know what I'm saying? I got 10 left. That ain't gonna be enough for me to get no heat out for me. Go to the hood, or I should have went to inventory. I'm tripping. Crafting. Yup. Bust down. Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. Hey, bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. So we got 19 or technically 18 more customers, because at that 19th customer is gonna roll a day. So we got 18 more sales, right? Cool. If we do it at 20 a piece and then just start, but you know, also I could just hold it and let that shit be cruising. Now remember, if I'm maxing it out, it's gonna go up to 26, and that extra 6 don't be necessary, because that extra 6 really do be adding on to this. But it is what it is. I think that's the reason why that 0.3 don't never leave if you do 26 as opposed to 20. See, that was 26, and that 0.3 for some reason gonna always be there. But if I do 20, I'm gonna max it out. Like it's gonna be 0.0. Like, okay, I got 382. I'm gonna go to 362. 0. See? So even that extra 6 that you selling, that's still times this. You see what I'm saying? So it's still like what, 2.8, 2.4, 4.8, 1.2. Yep, 2.4 extra on top of that. So that's where that back end 3 be coming from. 0.3, whatever that back end 0.3 is, it be coming out of that when you sell that extra 6. Do you got time to go through that? Probably not. You probably don't care. I'm just letting you know. That's how this game works. See? I maxed out at 26, 0.3 every time. True enough, you selling more, and that 0.3 kind of don't matter, but I was just pointing it out just to, show that that is a thing. Also, when you do this too, you don't have nearly as many gunfights or nearly as many run-in with the police when you do it like this. Now look, my area heat is 100. My local tension is 100. My heat is 0.3. I ain't got no stress, no police, no gangs, no randos, unless I walk outside the park and get to doing, you know what I'm saying? And even then, make sure you ain't got nothing on you. Because it be like that too. It's like they be knowing, look, we're already back at 10 racks too. See what I'm saying? This is day 4 of April. Day 6, we're going to go pay our tithes. We might even go to church. I want y'all to see the sermons I be seeing. This shit is crazy. Reverend Easy Dick. Yes. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn up the volume for that too, because I think I think his volume be a little low. Excuse me. Yep. 10 racks. Okay, we got 7 more. Not 8, but 7. 8 will push today. Excuse me. We want to keep it right at 7. Keep it breezy around this bitch before we get to doing some stuff, Or we can just pass the day, do everything we need to do, and come and do this as the last thing we do before we end the day. Because days gonna, like I say, days gonna pass no matter what you do. Well, technically, no matter what you do. It really depends on what it is though for the most part. hmm So 25 and 25, that'll put us right at 29. That was perfect. Or 26 and 24. It don't matter. hmm Okay, so as you can see, 29 out of 30. If I click it again, the day is gonna pass, right? Cool. We're maxed out. We're gonna go to the hood. Okay, so we still got 3 pounds left on us to make some bread with. Let's go look at our stats. So far, 87, 107 out of 10,000. Yep, we're finna touch that in the next couple of days, probably. Cause I got what 1,800 pieces, 1,800 pieces between 30 people at 26 a pop. Yeah, we should reach this next level up in the next probably if not the day of when we got to go pay tithes and go to church. But yeah, and then we done already touched 75 or 79,000. You know what I'm saying? To touch that with our car. We got that we got that bum 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 bum. We got that Teflon Don. We got that gotcha bitch. We got that mask, and then we got the backpack. You know, we got backpacking looking. We got everything we need for a hustling ass get rich nigga pie. That's what this is. We building a get rich nigga pie. That's what we doing. And I ain't trying to do too much. You see how it look, everybody know everybody done sold dope, ran with a gang, pimped some hoes in, snorted a little coke, but I'm space age and will forever be 8 ball, 5 ball. Damn, I fucked that up. 8 ball, Fat Mac and MJ fucking G turned the page from then to now, and we still grinding. Say, I ain't gonna lie, that say, bro, I it's a thin line between wrong and right. Trapped in a traveling morning night. Ghetto ain't left me no choices. I had to fight. My mom and dad were too young to raise me right. Baby, I've been made a man from all mistakes I made. Niggas dead, niggas gone. I still ain't afraid. Ain't too grown to get back on them ghetto games I played. My lights would have been done, got cut off if the dues weren't paid. Uh huh. Say, if you don't come from that era, bro, you don't even know what I'm talking about right now, bro. Say, yeah. Say, my real nigga know what that is. Oh my God, bro. Yo, you talking about the times? Yo, Captain Kappa Slapper, yeah, bro. Oh my God. Bro, I got greenback stuck in my palm. I come with a Yukon, black with a long, with ice on the arm, and I'm and I'm showing you. Probably had a thought about jacking and all. Of course you didn't, nigga. The force to hit him, but I had to throw back. So show that if boys are tripping, beam me up, Scotty with a force and lift him. Top on the drop, your course is missing. Say, bro, yo, what? What? Bruh, don't get anyway. Let's get back to this game. Y'all done got me live, bruh, bruh. Yeah, I'm telling my age. I don't even care because bruh. I graduated high school in 2000. You talking about the life and times of 1996, all that shit that was going on between 90 and 96, bro. I was there. Like, what? That shit was crazy. Let's get back to this money on. Hit this inventory. I mean, I could do it again and flip another day, but I want to go back. If I'm gonna do that, and I know I ain't got to sit up here and sell it. Like, it's two ways to go about this. If I do it like that, it's gonna pass a day, but I'm not making that much money. But if I sit on this block all day and just sell them outright and they 10 a piece, and I'm breaking down 450 off a pound, that's 4,500. That's supposed to be 4,500 on the cool. You see what I'm saying? So I should touch what 16. Yeah, I should touch five. I should touch 16. If I go take a pound right now, I should touch 16 if I go hit the block. So, cause that's 4,500. Look, if I bust one of these nine, that's 450 pieces, right? They going for 10 a pop on the block. You know what I'm saying? So if I go in the hood, I go here, let's hit the trap. Street price 10. When I re up, they 8 here. but I'm getting them for 11.5. You see what I'm saying? So if you multiply 8 times 450, that'll show you how much my re-up here would cost, as opposed to me going to go get it from Kinfolk. I'll be paying way more. You see what I'm saying? 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 5 is 40. That's 2 spaces on top of it. That's your answer right there. You know what I'm saying? What was that? 3,200, 32 something for or almost 33 for maybe even 34. Y'all calculate 8 times 450, and that's how much I would pay if I was to do the re-up price of re-up here. Not only would it pass today, but then I'd be re up here at this price, as opposed to me going to Kinfolk where I just did and bought one for 11.50. I can go buy 10 of them bitches for like 8 of them boys from him right now. That's 900 times 8. 8 times 9 is what? 8 6 what 32. But 8 6 24 48 72. You know what I'm saying? 8 times 9 is 72. That's for 2 of these boys, and then add 2 zeros. That's $7,200 that I would have to pay if I come here and buy it. You see what I'm saying? As opposed to the 7,200 for 2 of them, I just spent 2,300 for 2 of them. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Kinfolk. I'm gonna go to the plug. Yeah. I am not reading up here. You're gonna spend a lot of money doing that shit. Unless you doing it for the mid and you finna go cook up. If that's what you need to do and you need to pass the day here and you know you finna pass the day and you know you finna start going to go cook up, that's different. Cause once you start whipping, you kinda can't stop. Like don't start whipping. I'm telling you, do not start whipping because the shit get addictive on her, and you will not stop doing it because you're gonna start plugging into businesses that require you to do it. Now you've made it a job, and you don't have nobody that's automating that. That's why I'm saying stack your bread up and wait, get you a cheap house, open up a sweatshop in that bitch. You see what I'm saying? So when I touch 20, you see what I'm saying? I'll be good. I bet even if I sold crack and got to like 15 right here, they wouldn't fuck with me, right? So let's go bet that because I'm still gonna get 20 per pop instead of 10 per pop. So I'm still doubling, but the real up here is 17. I'm not paying that over there. You see what I'm saying? If I'm getting 50 pieces for 600, right? 50 pieces, $600. That means it's $300 for 25. If it's $300 for 25, that means it's 60 per 5, right? Which is what? No, let me redo that. I'm stupid. 600 at 50, 300 at 25, right? So yeah, per 5. Yeah, that would be 60 per 5 pieces. Yeah, 60 per 5 pieces, so which would be 12 per 1 piece. That's if I get it for 600. But if I buy it here, that's 17. So I'm spending the extra 5 per piece. So if I bought 50 here, multiply 50 by this, and then subtract that, will subtract 600 from the number that you get from this here. If I bought 50 pieces right now, right? And I multiplied that by 17. 5 times 17, 17, 34, 51, 68, 85. That's $850 I would spend right here as opposed to going to my boy. That's for 50 pieces. As opposed to going to my boy and getting 50 pieces for 600. I just saved $250. If I do that 3 times, shit, I lost 3 G packs from my boy. You see what I'm saying? That's why you don't never re-up here unless you don't have, like, I got that high. I got the dude for the high. Once I buy 1 high key of Coke, that's a wrap, bro. I'm finna whip and flip. Oh, what you mean? That's why I'm working on the sweatshop. I'm trying to get my money right so I can go get the sweatshop up. Boom. Hopefully something pop that's gonna be good. Can we get something? Can we get something? Can we get something? Can we get something over here? God damn, ain't shit popping. This ain't nothing going on in the hood. Let's check. Okay, ain't nothing popping. You weren't playing. Yeah. That's crazy. There should be some type of opportunities popping up. Now, when you get to clicking on chill, you're not making no money throughout that day. So to me, that's pointless. I'd rather spend the time and some people consider this dragging out the game because I could go buy crack, but I'm not gonna fuck with my heat like that. So I mean, if I wanted to, I could if I wanted to, but see, I'm gonna open up a sweatshop too, and I want to already be prepared. So you got to have mid and high for that. When you open up a sweatshop, it does not take low. Now, if I open up a crack house, I can get a bunch of low, or I can buy a bunch of mid, double that up, go put that low off in there, and put it off in there to where they will cook it, and then it'll turn into crack. And then I take that crack that they just put and put it in the house. That's different. You see what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying. That's different. Hmm. I ain't tripping. We are at day 5, and this is just, and I done touched what I needed to touch a few times. So now we know it's possible to get this money on. You know what I'm talking about? We're trying to get a Yanni. Hopefully we get a Yanni in the next month. We probably be able to do that if I set the booty up right. We gonna have a Yanni next month. I got the car. I'm just waiting for another plug to pop up. That's lower. That's lower that I can get some mid from. Cause if I can even that though, like how many? I think it's 250 pieces to make a key. I think it's 250 pieces to make a key. And shit, that's 36 per piece. Oh my god. I wouldn't dare re up out here. Even there I wouldn't re up out here. I just go fine. I let pills come to me. Oh, that's another thing too. The pill man ain't popped up yet. Okay, so the thing about the pill man, what you might want to know, is that when he pop up, if you don't go to him, he doesn't disappear. So you can. Oh, I just missed one. I'm separate talking. So you can literally every time you get a pill man, you do not have to go to them. You can stack those pills, and that's for me. I would do that as much as possible and see how far late game you can get into the game and not have ever used the pill guy. Because when you go to him and you forget how many times you done been over there, bro, every time you click on him, it'll still be another P there, which means that they don't ever disappear no matter what you do. The only time the break-ins disappear is if another one pops up. That's the only time I've seen them disappear. Same thing for the weed sales. Like if you don't take care of them, I don't think they change unless another weed sale comes up. Same thing with the coke sales or the key sales. I don't think it changes like that. Whoop. So now I told you we're gonna touch 16 just with 1 pound. So this how it really go for real hood niggas who really be out here on the block. You know what I'm saying? Who really grind, who really was thugging, who really was out here. Like you really had to be out here, bro. And you had to get your shit slowly but surely. You know what I'm talking about? We are not going to have a girlfriend, but if I can find a card that allow me to pay 500 to get my stress down, just in case they get to trying to rob me, you know what I'm talking about? That's why I say keep everything off of you before you leave or before you go, because the possibility of something happening when I leave here is a very big possibility. Like something could happen as soon as I leave this area. So that's why I say you always stay strapped up. Always keep you a vest on you. Find this little glitch. Just make sure it's right here. Click to select the vehicle. Keep it on there. Once you buy the bike first, then your first car, click, move it all the way to her, and it's gonna have it 15,000. We're gonna keep it there, right? The way we done glitch the game when it comes to space. So you ain't got to worry about hurting for that 2,000, 3,000 space. All right, bet. Okay, let's go to decisions. I don't want to touch the distributors yet. Yeah, let's go to inventory. So now we're gonna go to inventory. We're gonna bust another one of these boys down. That's what I'm saying. I bought that a long time ago. I ain't even got it. Like I done made all the money back I done spent on them two. Well, on them six, and I still got one swinging. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna, you know what? Bust down Tatiana. Bust down Tatiana. And it is still April 5th, and we still got 12 custos. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. You get it like this, you be alright. Cause I'd rather on the cool. If I was just really with this lifestyle, bro, this is how I would get the money. Like I wouldn't dare. I just keep it low as possible. You know what I'm saying? Just be out here chilling. Yep, I got them. Come on through. I'll let you boy how many you need. I got 5 of them. I got 3 of them. You get rid of them hoes on the low low. At this point, if you would like to, you sure can speed this up. We grinding today. This is grinding Fridays. Shout out this today is Friday. You know what I'm saying? This is if y'all at work, I'm off today, but if y'all at work today, y'all tuning in, or you know what I'm saying, y'all just chilling, trying to figure out life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. What game should I play today, man? Come grab Trapper, drug dealing RPG. It's pretty fun. Come check out the tutorials. I hope you enjoy them. I'm just playing the game just because I've played this a couple of times. I've gotten pretty far in it, but it is a rogue light game. I should have put that. You know what? I'm going to put that in the tags too, because this is a rogue light. Like once you die, that's a wrap. Like that's it. Like you got to start all the way over again, no matter what you do. So that's why you got to be careful. This is a rogue light. I would hashtag rogue light. All right. Before we go into day 6, before we go into day 6, you still can only buy 1 pound, my boy. But go ahead, get this off up. See what I did happen. And that was just for me going. Where did I go? I just went to decisions and I went to him. I came back at it, was gone. You don't see it. So now I got to go over here, space bar, go to hood, and now it's there again. I don't know, but yeah, you've seen it multiple times. Phenom shit. Yes, sir. All right, back to the game. Yeah. Okay. Uh, what else we got? We on it? Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this day. Start a new day. Hopefully, something good pop up here. Excuse me. Can we get some good? God damn, ain't shit popping up today. What's popping? Ain't shit going on? Is it because I got the area hot? Like the block is hot. The block is hot. I could strong on, but we ain't gonna do the UPS man like that. I don't want no trouble. What can Brown do for you? That sounds such. Oh, that sounds like just the selling of black skin. Like, yep, there's a whole bunch of niggas in here. Yep, y'all wanna yep. What can we do for you? It ain't number niggas. That's why it's brown. That's why it's UPS. What is underpaid slaves? Yes, underpaid slave. Hashtag underpaid slaves. That's crazy. Yeah, UPS made a bunch of money off of the backs of blacks and Mexican. Well, excuse me, indigenous Moorish people. I can't stand that word blacks. That shit's stupid. All right, so at this point in time, if you would like to enjoy the music, you can. I'm about to take a little quick roll up break. You know, my fingers are hurting from holding buttons. I gotta find me an auto clicker where I can just click and hold the mouse. So I ain't gotta worry about using the keyboard. Hopefully, in the future there's options menu. We're gonna start using like be able to control keys and maybe even a little tutorial. I think a tutorial would be dope. Like, you pick the tutorial and it actually takes you through a tutorial save that's separate from your main 3 saves. Like this is your tutorial save. You went through this, you went through that, you went through this, you went through that. Boom, achievement. Yay! You know what I'm saying? Like whatever that meme is, and you come with the yay in the background, whatever that is. You do, you get that achievement for finishing the tutorial. Now you can unlock certain things that you wouldn't be able to if you just jumped into the game. You know what I mean? Because they even have some traits on here that are locked, and I'm like, how are they locked? They're not explaining how the fuck you unlock these, or like what the hell I would have to do. So I went to go look at the achievements, and I'm like, bro, half of these achievements are impossible. Like, go check out the achievements. Yeah, I was like, bro, this is crazy. But yeah, back at it. Damn, I ain't even rolled up yet. So yeah. So I would say, take your time out, chill, go hit the restroom or whatever. If you're watching this as a premiere, thank you for tuning in. This is pre-recorded, but thank you for tuning in. If you're watching after the premiere, you know what I'm saying? Just shit. At this point, you can just sit back and chill, listen to the little music in the background, and eventually I'm gonna cut that off. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I'm going to, because it's not playing any of the other music I thought it would. Like, it keeps playing this song, and there's like 3 other songs it plays, and then it just loops those 3 songs, and I'm like, bro, please play something else. Oh my God, I've heard so many other songs. Why are these looping? You know what I mean? Just these specific ones. It's like, bro, play something else. Jesus. That's why I'm hoping in the future also he has it to where you can like have a little mini player somewhere on you, and it has a little option where you can change the song you're listening to at the time. You know what I mean? Just that way, it's not like auto playing songs, just whatever it wants to play, because it seems like it's getting hung on like this looped variant of just these very specific beats in certain scenarios. And I'm like, no, I should be able to hear different, songs to whatever scenario I'm in. Like, I get that it'll change. Like when you go into battle mode, that music will change. I think there's a few set scenarios to where the music will just automatically change because of what's going on. Like when you're doing the bump fight, I think the music changes there too. But that's kind of like expected. You know what I mean? But like right now, if I sit here for the next 5 minutes, this song is gonna pop back up. That song, the one we're listening to now, that's gonna pop back up literally in the next 5 to 7 minutes. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm hoping he work on that too, so you can have like some Grand Theft Auto style, like being able to choose your music, and then even do some radio stations. You know what I'm saying? Get some indie artists in, you know what I'm saying, to get on certain radio stations depending on what area they from. Just really start, like, and if you had to add things and change things, I think it would be stuff like that. That's immersive for players like me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people won't even touch this game. They're like, bro, I'm over here playing something that's been out for 10 years, bro. Yeah, I got sweat hours in this, and like, no, I feel you on that, but check out something new. So the more I play this game, the more, and we're almost done rolling up. The more I play this game, the more I'm just finding out the little things that I can exploit. If he doesn't see these videos, I'm in his Discord. So if he doesn't see these videos, I don't know what to tell you. Certain little quality of life things that I think would make sense in the game that would help everybody in the long run. The tutorial I think would be good if he fleshed it out. It's like almost, what I mean, just as you go along, just like any other game you play, just set it around locking certain things until you get to this point, until you get to that point, until you get to this point, until you get to that point. And then you start unlocking certain people, certain things you can do. You know what I mean? It makes more sense for you to unlock all of the lower level people. I was explaining that too. I'm gonna re-explain what I meant by that too, because I didn't want to get misconstrued in what I was saying. Remember, it's April 6th now. What I was saying is when it how can I explain this? It's like, I lost my train of thought. Fuck. Oh, I knew what I was finna say too. I lost my I ain't been to church. Y'all wanna go to church? We going only got Reverend Easy Dick point. I mean, I don't know if y'all have seen church. If y'all have seen it in this shit is crazy. We gonna wait till the end of the month because let me go and pay these tithes. We gonna wait till the end of the month. I do not want to deal with Reverend. Oh, and when you level up is when they money go up. So when I started off, I was 50. When I got to when I reached that first level up, I was still at, I think it went up to 100, and then when I went up to level 2, it's at 100. So I think the next level I go up is going to go up to like, I don't know, but then it got to the point to where it was like $1,000 a week to go pay tithes. Like I've gotten to $1,000 a week. Like what the fuck, church? Like Jesus, what are you teaching in there? You need you need $1,000 a week. What are you teaching? Like Jesus. One thing I also know about that though, let's say for instance you beefing with a group or something, you need them back up off of you. All them points, them easy dick points, you know, accumulated over time by paying tithes. It go towards that, obviously. You know, a save your ass fund. So I would say, you know, whenever you get the money, save your ass, and then you get a fund. You know what I'm saying? Lawyers, are they necessary? She looks like what's the black Jasmine Crockett? I definitely would hire her. Johnny Cochran. Yes, I'm hiring you guys. Do they cost money a month? Yes. Does it explain that anywhere? No. Does it need to? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should be able to know when I'm paying a month for them. Like, God, like, that's a lot. Cause I noticed, bro, my bills got up to. I was paying 60,000 a month at one point. But at that point, I had all the businesses, like I had everything. So that's why I'm telling you what I'm telling you, bro. You're gonna end up paying damn near $100,000 a month, and your lifestyle and your plugs and everything, and your little backup money and everything that you're doing need to be overtime and set up right. That's why I'm saying utilize all the time you got here. If you want to do a break in, go do a break in. Like ain't nothing wrong with it. I just don't want that on my record here. Like in this specific tutorial, I want to be able to do this like hard. To me, this is hardcore style. Like I'm not utilizing all the shit that you could utilize in order to get to the money quick. I'm doing it slow boogie. You know what I'm saying? And yes, this is I don't know how long this video gonna be, but this is month 2, so let's get it. We want to utilize as much of this as we possibly can per day because even if, like I say, even if I go drop off to my distributors, that take a day for me to meet up with them. And then if I want to go drop off and pick up, that still take a day to meet up to just for the meetup. So it's like, yeah, once you get to that point to where you don't have to do this, then that would make sense. But even then, you want an office. Well, no, not even an office. If you get a house, you can also set it up like it's hard to explain. It was not hard to explain. It's just like right now, if I use the bench, but I go buy a house, I can still use the bench as a house, but I can set up a crack house at a house. You see what I'm saying? You don't necessarily need to set up a whole house as a stash. All you need is a sweatshop and a not even then. Like I mean, you get all that to set up the warehouse in the long run, but even then, bro, like and because I had so many people on my head, you know what I'm saying? Like I had so many weed people that was like, bro, nah, you be furious. Nah, I'm talking about like I literally everybody wanted to kill me, bro. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like I thought my relationship points were good. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm letting them win. But what I think it was is I kept being furious. Like I was pushing out, like I was forcing them to teach me. You know what I'm saying? What their infinities were, and it's like over time, eventually they just started hating my ass. I'm like, bruh, I ain't doing nothing. What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I had about 3 or 4 of the Mianas put up. I did. I did. I really did. You know what I'm saying? But mm. Another thing about getting businesses too. The only reason why I would say just get one business and work that one business out, or maybe 2 businesses, is because you can put goons off in there to protect it too. So if I got a sweatshop and a crack house, that's two separate businesses for where I can put goons into. Same thing with that warehouse. Same thing with the I think it's the laundromat. I think it's all the businesses and all your other like the crack house, the stash spot, the you know what I'm saying, whatever them is. So that's why I'm like, to me it makes sense just to spend the money. You know what I'm saying? When you get the whole set, you know, when you get you by 1.5, you get 1.5 Yanni. You spend 750 money on, and you go on and you know what I'm saying, cop that. And it's a business out. It's two businesses that you can pick. I had picked one that was weed, and I just hurried up and picked it because I wasn't paying attention. But it's two businesses that happen when you do that. Now I don't know what month we're gonna be in when we get there. Sure enough, we're not gonna get there that fast doing the game like this, but I'm waiting for something to pop up at the park. Is what it is, because I got the car, so I'm waiting for what I'm saying, that to happen. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So when you buy, that's what I was gonna say. This, the couch, the bed, and this. One of these, I don't know which one, but I think it's this. When you get the bed, this probably be the only thing I get if I did have a house, and probably maybe a safe. Not really sure. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, like I say, like with 15,000, with what we just did with the glitch with the car, with 15,000, shit is literally no point in buying a car, buying like when it comes to space, I shouldn't need a stash. That's on me. And as long as I stay in the damn park, I've been 100 out of 100 for the most part. You see what I'm saying? My heat been low, my stress is zero, and I'm making money, and I'm usually utilizing 30 custos a day. You see what I'm saying? What nigga you know today right now selling weed got 30 custos a day? Guaranteed. He's selling them 26. He's guaranteed to sell them 20 to 26 pieces of weed bags, or have you equivalent that to whatever that might be, right? Think about it. If you're doing bags how we supposed to do them, shit, what a 3 point or what 3.5 is an eighth. You know what I'm saying? But how you doing your bags, or are they a gram a bag? Like that's when we get to be in specific. Anyway, so I got three goons. So that mean that I don't want to go fight, but I want something to pop up that allow me to get more goons. And then it's like certain businesses, when you start acquiring certain businesses or you start talking to certain people, certain goons will start wanting to be on your side anyway, so they'll just come fuck with you. There's two right here for how many females I done met, but most of them be on some bullshit. Got 12 more to serve. Let's get it. This is probably gonna be the most boring this month ever. We got about 14 more days in this month. I was gonna be very upset that I wasn't recording all of this. Yay, yay. 25. 20, 25. Okay. At this point, there's a few things I can do. Because I only got access to this. This is a lot. And this is a whole key. You see what I'm saying? That's a whole fucking key. That's not even a quarter key. Because some other people they sell like quarter keys. This nigga got a whole key of coke, high grade, for 25 racks. If I start buying from him and getting cool with him, it's like, I do I do that now? You see what I'm saying? Cause I ain't got no more weed. Period. I ain't got no pounds. I ain't got nothing on me. So if I buy this, I'm stuck with it, and I can bust it down. But I'm only had 200. See what I'm saying? It's like, what choice do you want to make at this point? Personally, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna even hold you personally. And then let me see how many custos we got left. We got 7 custos before the day change. 8 custos for the day. So let's just say 8 custos, right? Bet. I mean, we gonna make it back. I mean, this is just my idea. Cause I'm like, if I do the game any other type of way, I ain't gonna feel comfortable with what the outcome could be. So I'm gonna take my chances with taking my time. So we're gonna hit them across the head with this. Cause one thing I don't want to start doing is whipping. I mean, I don't mind, but cause I cook, boy, I made. Ghetto though, boy, I be in the boy whippity flippity whippity whippity. Whatever new song came out about flipping and whipping. And we back at that 25, so it didn't hurt us. May touch 30, or 28 at least. Boom, it's 28, 28th custo. I don't. It's wild how they do that. Then let's like, okay, boom, that's the 29th custo. So the 30th custo come on the first day, so it's like you getting a free sale for the next. Oh my God, I guess not. Not doing that shit. I'm tripping. I feel like that's almost like getting a free custo right here. Well, it is, but it's not. Up there. Okay, so here we go. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm by the 2. We're gonna holler at him. They wanna negotiate. Alright, bet. So you come in with intimidation. We're gonna come in with intimidation. I'm gonna let you go first. You're gonna hit me with the 115, right? Bet. And I'm gonna hit you with the 149. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna, yeah. Right. Now you wanna do reputation. I'm cool with that. We're gonna do your reputation first. Yours is 117. And we're gonna do my 53 against your 22. That put me at 266 over your 235. Boom. And I won that because of that balance. So I'm still calm. It was 2,000. So I know I can go with him with his intimidation, and I can fight him for his reputation, and that's probably gonna be what that is. If if that button was still right here and I could click it and make him mad at me, I got a feeling he would try to kill me because I go furious just to see what all this is. And then when I get out of there and I come back and I try to renegotiate, it still be on furious. So I'll be assuming that like over time they get mad at you for that shit, and then eventually they want to kill your ass. So I'm cool. I'm cool with 2,000 per pound. So that's 4 racks. I can do that. I'm not negotiating shit else with these people. You hear me? Cause when I get to negotiating, oh, nice. This is what I want to see. This is what I'm talking about right here. Okay, so stash house unlocked. So now you can get a stash house plus 5 rep points and operations slash lifestyle costs have gone up 1,000 or going up and 1,000. I don't know. But you see where I'm at. So it's like At this point, I can hit them with the 2. But as y'all can see so far, I haven't been needing this. I don't need my composure because I'm always calm anyway. So to me, this don't make no sense. And as you see, depending on who it is, I don't need to change the tone. I mean, intuition reveals hidden traits and dialogue stats of debaters in the dialogue system. Bolsters integrity. See what I'm saying? We just do that. And I ain't got no crew yet, so I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm still gonna do it anyway. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, get out of nope. Allies in the shadows. Street connections allow you to call for help against would-be attackers. Avoiding the conflict costs 10 relationship points from contact. Why not? Yeah, let's do that. I've never seen that card before. Okay. We're at 27,000. It's not even half the month. We got 2 plugs we can go call. Do not negotiate deals with them niggas. Leave that shit where it's at. Because if you do what I do and you make them mad enough, they will come look for you. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen anyway in the long run because I'm giving them what they want. And I'm not talking to them no more except past that delivery. So, to me, if I'm going to pass days, it's going to be with somebody who can do me like £5. Something that's going to make me more money than if I go hit the block and I got 30 custos. You know what I'm saying? I can sell 26. So 26 times 30 is how many pieces of weed I can sell. Times, then times 10. That's how much money I'm going to make, right? So technically, if I sell to one person, that's about 26 pieces, which is $260, right? 10 people, that's 2,600. See what I'm saying? And if I double and triple that, then 26, 52, 7,800. And that's just for 300 pieces at 26 pieces a pop per 30 person. And that's per day. So I got the deal got to make me 8,000 or better a day. If I know a day is gonna pass and I ain't got to sit in the park. The only problem with that though is that I got to make 8,000, at least 8,000 on a deal with weed. So either I'm gonna negotiate their price where they pay more, you know what I'm saying, or like I'm gonna have to learn how to have a different conversation to beat them out. And I just showed y'all in that one, you know what I'm saying? It's like you let them get their first one or their second one off and see if they're gonna use the most. Then if you got a lot, then you use it. What it'll do, what happens is this. Let's say for instance it went just how it just went, right? He went first. That was his 111 or something like that. When I went and did mine, his was lower than mine. So what it does is it takes whatever that number was that he had that's under mine and it adds it to my number. That's how I was able to beat him out in the long run. That's why I did it again. I let him show me what his highest was, and then I used mine, and then he couldn't beat me out. So it took that and added it to mine, and that's how I got my final number over him. And that's how you win the dialogue. So it depends, and you got 5 categories that you can do that with. You see what I'm saying? That's why I always keep intimidation as high as possible with my toughness because they work with each other. So if anything else go wrong, I know I can at least win 1 out of 5 dialogues, if not 1 out of 3 dialogue, or if the changes, depending on how much of they're trying to use and to say this, say that, say this, say that. They're using this point, that point, this point, that point. But for the most part, if I can beat them out and they use the low one and I use the high one, that's gonna override the fact that they tried to use more in the first or the second try. You see what I'm saying? So I just wait. If you don't know what I mean at this point, go back and go look at that part where we just had that dialogue. So let's get into it. Got 268 left. Oh, that's right. It is a new day. And then I got that heat too from that too. And I do think you get heat from, I don't know if I already had the heat before I did that deal or if they came from the deal, but yeah, that'd be a thing too. I always go in with as low as heat as possible That way they don't think you trying to set them up. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. I don't know. I don't even know if that's a thing, but from what I've seen so far, it could be. And we have touched 30,000. Yes. Mm-hmm. Come on. Couple, about 2, 3 more sales, we'll be there. We got plenty of custos coming through. The area is hot. As long as our shit low, we ain't gotta worry about it. Hmm. Boring money. Yes, boring. Yes, boring money is the easiest money to make. I be at work bored as fuck. I be getting paid like a motherfucker. I don't be doing no trip. And sit here and do nothing and get paid. Okay, we got some music, different music playing. Mm. All right. We only had 8 left. Let's go back. You know what to do, Kinfolk. We're trying to build a relationship with the outlaws, man. Me and Mama, we cool. So so I'm gonna get one G pack and a pound. Go to the hood. Go to inventory. Craft and bust that boy down. Go back. Go to the hood. So since I'm doing this like this, is because I got too many custos and I can knock whatever this finna give me down, because that is 0.4 times 50 is about how much heat I'm finna have. Right? So look at it like that. 5 times 4 is 20. That's 2.0 plus 0. So that's 20 heat. It should put right here if I get rid of 50 crack. Right? And we're going to put that to the test. I got 1.3. That's 8.7. That was for 26 pieces. And for 24 pieces, okay, not 20 but 15. Even then, that's still that's pushing it. Yeah, for me, that's pushing it. I got my little change back already. I ain't tripping about that, but yeah, let's knock that down. Now you see, I just sold 50 pieces of crack, right? That was one order. This is 2 custos. So for 2 custos of the crack, that's 2 custos of the weed. 3 custos of the weed to 2 custos for the crack. Right. That's gonna be a lot. 4 custos for weed per 2 custos of crack. 5 custos for 2 custos of crack. 6 custos for 2 custos of crack. 7 custos of weed. Ah, ah. 8 custos of weed per 2 custos per crack. Ah. 9 customers per weed per 2 customers per crack. It took 9 customers for the weed to cover 50 pieces of crack being sold on the block. You see what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. Now, true enough, I made my little piece of change or whatever. I still got 224 weed, so that was another 2 racks right there. You know what I'm saying? Yep, because that's 200. That's 2,000. That should be $2,240. That should make right here. So I should be at 33 or 34. I should be at 34, a low 34 when I'm done selling the rest of this weed on top of the crack I just sold. Which, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. If you're going to sell the crack, bro, like, I don't know. I don't know. Personally, I'd rather just keep my heat low and just get it out the mud. Now, if I buy that key and bust that boy down, that's a whole different story. And I wouldn't even touch a high unless I had a sweatshop. I wouldn't even touch that shit. Not in the way that you can cook it up right here. Not for a high, cause it's high, and I wouldn't want to mess off. I wouldn't want to mess off a batch. Then I give me a crack house. Use the sweatshop to bust down into the low, and then send all the low to the crack house. Let them cook up the coke. Let them cook up the dope. You know what I'm saying? And then shit, let them push it out their house. Do what they do. Go check on the spot every couple of days, cause it don't take days to go check on it. That's another thing about having a sweatshop and a crack. Even though it takes 10 days in the sweatshop for you to have an outcome, normally it take about 8 days instead of 10. You see what I'm saying? And so you can be doing shit outside of there and don't have to be in there managing it. And by the time you come back in them 8 days, whatever it is you had off in there is gonna be ready. You see what I'm saying? The problem with buying that fucking closet is, I ain't gonna lie, if you are a habitual person like I am, you gonna want to check it every day. And if you don't, some of them will die. It just depends on the plant, and it's random that it happens. Cause I had one plant, I checked on it the next day. I had a boy that grew, and then I had one plant that just died. I was like, bro, it's been a day. Like, what the fuck? So just look. These are my little do's and don'ts. Obviously, you can jump in the game and do what you do. Nobody's taking that from you. I'm just saying, like, and we are at a new day. Just getting rid of the bullshit too. Whoop. One thing gonna pop up in the hood. Bro, that's trash. Didn't pop up. Hmm. I mean, at this point, what do we do? How we gonna get this shmoneys? I would have to buy two houses and invest in order for me to pop off the sweatshop and then the crack house, because it ain't gonna be no point in me not doing one without doing the other. Like, ain't no point in me making a crack house without a sweatshop, because the sweatshop, like I say, in 8 days, it's gonna bust all that down for you. You can still be doing this, making your money on the smile lane with the weed, but now in 8 days you can go pick up, turn a mid into, or turn a high into a mid or into a low, however the fuck. Because I think you can turn a high into a low too, but I don't know if it's gonna bust it down the same. You see what I'm saying? So let's say I put 20. Let's say I put 2,000 baggies of mid grade in the sweatshop, right? If I put that off in there, right, in 8 days, it's going to give me, it'll, the way I set mine up is going to kick me out of about 4,000 low grade baggies, right? So it took 2,000 mid and it doubled it. Now I don't know if it's going to do that with a high, a high key of coat, and break that boy down into, like, you see what I'm saying, like two mids. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if it's gonna do the same thing as it would. Like, if I put in 2,000, or if I put in a key or 2,000 baggies of the and that's what a key is, because it's 250 per quarter key. So look at it. Look at it like that. A quarter with a zero behind it. That's how many pieces come, or how many baggies will come, or how many. I don't want to say grams because they don't weigh it like that on here, but you know what I'm trying to say. That's why I say orders of pieces. Either orders or pieces. So not even orders. So pieces. It's gonna be 250 pieces in a quarter key. It don't matter whether it's low, mid, or high. So it's gonna take a key to have 2,000 pieces. In the sweatshop, that's exactly what it takes. Either one key or 20,000 of whatever it is you put in there, and it has to be the same thing. Like I don't think that you can put like 1,000 high and then 1,000 mid. I don't know if you can do that. I ain't tried, so that's just what that is. But we got 34, so